bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? I have a project share for you guys today. This video is probably going to be long because I'm going to go in detail on how I put together and like what I put together in this adorable little tag stuffed little envelope that I created last year. Now, to make the long story short, last year during Christmas and during the Halloween season, I created a whole bunch of different kits that I was going to sell in my Etsy shop. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to sell anything in my shop. Number one, because I really didn't have a lot of kits left over. I kind of sold these kits offline. It was one of those things that, you know, I show my friends and they like it and they wanted to purchase it from me. A lot of my crafty friends were like, oh my god, this is really cute. You know, I would sell it to them. A lot of them I gifted to them. So when it was all said and done, I only had like maybe 3 or 4 of these left over, and it just didn't make any sense for me to post it. So I want to start selling kits like this, but I have to figure out a way on how to do it, because every time I put something like this together, it never gets to you guys. Like, I always for some reason get suckered into like even gifting it or selling it to either my friends or my family, and I don't know, I have to either make more or like be firm about, you know, putting these out for you guys. Anyway, okay, so let me show you what I kind of put together in this little kit that I was planning to sell. I got here a whole bunch of like samples of different things. I thought that this would be a good idea for someone who's maybe starting out scrapbooking or starting out to maybe do junk journaling. There's like a lot of supplies in here that's gonna really get you to that place where you can feel comfortable enough to, you know, build your own like junk journal or build your own scrapbooking layouts, and just get you to that point where you feel good enough that you can do this and not worrying about anything. Okay, so the first thing that I added in this little kit was this adorable beautiful little owl. Everything that I'm showing you, most of the stuff is probably in my 2007, maybe 2006 playlist. Okay, so just go back, guys, go back if you are able to, and you will see a lot of the tutorials, and that's gonna help you create some of these embellishments. Okay, so anyway, so you were going to get something like this. I say were because I'm not mailing this out to anybody. I'm gonna actually keep this one as a sample for myself to create more. So what I did was I added this beautiful little embellishment to the front of this little paper bag. And when you get this paper bag and you open it, what you're going to get are going to be some wood veneers that I was obsessed over, and I still am. And they're just like really fun wood veneers. You get this nice little like spider, and then you get this like ghost that you can kind of play around with and kind of dress up and just decorate to your liking. So that would have been one of the little packages that you would have received from me. Okay, the little thing that I also put in here are these little tiny like kind of like clear little envelopes. I bought a whole bunch of these. I don't know what I got this in a thrift shop a long time ago. And what this is actually I guess a like maybe like a, I'm assuming a place where you know they sell glasses, where it's out of business, and they had a whole bunch of these little envelopes, and over here it has the label or the name of the company. And what I did was I kind of washi taped it and I kind of covered it enough that you can't see it, and I added these little like clear little envelopes, so you can add like whatever you want in here. You can add maybe like confetti or maybe like sequins or something. I just thought it was a really cute idea, and so I added it in there so that you guys can play around with it. So the actual goodie that you're going to receive, or that you were going to receive, was something like this. It looked like this. It's more like a tag, And when you open it up, there's so many things in here, guys. I stuffed this with so much stuff. Like, I don't even know how I was able to stuff so many things in here, but I was able to, and it worked out perfect, and I was super excited that I was able to. So the first one you get, and I made this with the intention that you can also use these tags as part of your, obviously, scrapbooking or junk journaling or October daily or whatever it is that you're using it for. So you can actually use these tags as papers to create your embellishments. So this one has a happy Halloween. I really love this one. And then when you open it up, what you have here are just little samples of things that I wanted to add to you guys, to add for you guys, right? So I have here samples of these like rat die cuts that I have tons of. So I wanted to add it, okay? And again, you have this that you can use, the papers you can use for projects. I try my best not to glue down anything so that you can use the papers. This is actually washi tape with some washi, so it's not gonna harm the paper. Okay. Then you have this one that has some samples of these beautiful fabric. I gave you samples of these fabrics. I am obsessed with these fabrics. They're beautiful. I got these while I was thrift shopping. I love them. I kind of give you like little samples in here of like this kind, and then you flip it over, you get this kind and this kind. And then you have this one here that I just kind of like glue down, or actually washi tape down so that you can use it. I love these fabrics. I think they're awesome. And you can do so many things with them. So you got more papers that you can play around with. Okay, so here I kind of did this really fun little thing here, which I added the, I kind of added like a little pocket here on this gigantic tag, and I added some pattern paper so that you can play around with pattern paper. Pattern papers are one of those wonderful things that you can play around with. It is so much fun to create things with pattern paper. I love working with patterns, so I thought that would be fun. Here I made a tag using a book page. I thought this was really super cute and adorable. You can always cut it out, use it however you want. This one I made another little tucked little kind of like band here, and I tucked in for you a whole bunch of different actually my favorites, to be honest with you, doilies and just spider webs and just really fun things that you can play around with. Okay, I love this page too. Then I went in and I gave you some playing cards. I mean, you cannot do junk journaling without playing cards. I definitely had that in my mind, so I added some playing cards here for you guys to play around with. I thought it was fun to do that. I also added some book pages as well, so you can play around with that. Okay, I added some like receipts in here. You can play around with that for your junk journaling. This is just like this is just a direction from a magazine that I added in here. I have some little, like, I don't know, some little papers that you can maybe write something, or you can actually do like some ephemeras. Okay, this one is a bingo card that you can definitely play around with. I gave you this bingo card, and then I gave you this one back here. And then you have more bingo card back here. This one has some like really fun tags. It's just simple, plain tag, but you can obviously play around with it. I love that. And then I have here this beautiful napkin that you can absolutely play around with. Again, it's washi tape, so you can very easily peel it off and use the napkin and the paper. Here I have some coloring pages. I thought it would be fun. I love using coloring pages for my journals, so I thought it would be a fun thing to add in here. And I believe these are Halloween inspired. Yes, they are. They're Halloween inspired. See? They're cute. I like them. I added 2 of them for you in here. I thought it was fun to do. Okay, let me hurry up because this is going to on 10 minutes. Okay, this here is actually a sticker sheet. I added here and I put here sticker sheet so you don't think that it's paper. It's actually, this whole big tag is actually a sticker, which I love, 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 love. I got this one from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. Okay, I added some of these ephemerals in here where you can play around with. I just thought it was perfect. Again, I put some washi tape on it so you can very easily peel it. I love this paper in the background. It's more like a spider web. This is such a beautiful paper. Okay, some tags in here. You got some little tag, a big tag that you can play around with here with a little string. That was fun. Some bingo cards that I created. I love these little bingo cards. I made this myself, and again, it's washi tape so you can reuse it. You got some diner tickets in here, which I think are fun. See? I added in here in a little, kind of like a little treat bag that you can also use. Another treat bag here that you can use. This is also fun. I added more of these little tiny playing cards. I thought this was so much fun to add. I love adding my play cards to my embellishment, and so I thought this would be a good idea. And I added a gigantic playing card for you guys here too. Okay. So this one, I added some of these beautiful tickets that I have. And I added some other like little things that you can play around with. Here I added a tiny, tiny little envelope. And then it's filled with little die cuts that you can play around with. Love that. I love the paper too. Okay. This one I wrapped around this ribbon from Michaels. It has witch legs. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I also added in here some coffee filters and some doilies that are cottoned. So I thought that would be a really fun thing to add in here for you guys. I tried to add so many things. Look at this, how beautiful. Okay, this one I added this really cute little wood veneer that I got at Michael's. I thought it was really cute. When you get it, you can kind of, you know, paint it or whatever you want to do with it. I think it's super adorable. You can use it as maybe a front of your cover. You can actually use her. She's really cute. Okay. Then I gave you some of these Tim Hortons little shapes, like paper doll shapes. I thought this would be awesome to get you started with some of these paper dolls. And then I also give you a little tiny little Happy Halloween paper bag in here that you can also reuse. Some die cuts, some more of these like note cards and notepad papers. You can use those. I love them. Okay, this is a bingo card that I thought was really fun to include in here. I love it. I thought it was awesome. I have a whole bunch of these. It's kind of like a playing card. I thought it would be cute. You can actually even cut these little tiny squares and use them as ephemera if you want. Or you can use the actual bingo card in itself. It's up to you. Okay, coming to an end. I added these beautiful paper flowers from Michaels. I have so many of these and I figured I should give these to somebody. So I added into this little kit, and I thought that it would be fun. If you guys receive it, you can use it in a lot of projects. You can even tear these apart and use them individually. You can do so many things with this. Okay, and then the last page that I have here is I added for you guys some of these really, really beautiful tools that I got from the Dollar Tree. These are so sparkly, so beautiful. You can do a lot with this, and I thought it would be awesome to add to give you guys a little sample of it. So I have the orange, I have the purple, and then I have the gold. So that is what I tried to put together for you guys. Unfortunately, again, I wasn't able to sell it because like I said, I gifted a lot of them to my friends. I sold a lot of them to my crafty friends, and I really didn't have much left at the end. I also included, when I made these, I also included a little goodie bag that has tons of little things in here that you can also play with, which are just like, I mean, I'm not gonna go through this whole thing. It's really just like buttons and wood veneers. As you can see here, you got some like candy corn, some really nice buttons, some really nice felt stickers. Again, I give you a nice little card, some ghosts back there, some witch hats. Let's see here, some skeletons. I love these pink skeletons. I don't know if you can see, but they're like skeletons right there. Just a whole bunch of little things that you can play around with. So that, my intentions were, I think, good, but the aftermath of it just wasn't too successful because I was not able to get this out to you guys. I want to do more of these. I really want to get these out to you guys. I really do want to sell these to you guys. But I have to come up with a plan on how to put these out there for you guys. And I have to actually be a little bit more organized in doing these. I think what I'm thinking of doing is, when I'm creating some of these kits, I'm just gonna try to create like a whole bunch and kind of like separate them, you know. If I make like 15 of these, I'll keep like 5 for family and friends, and then I'll keep like the 10 for you guys to kind of purchase, and then just be firm with like my family and friends, you know, about it, and just let them wait until I create more, because it's not fair for you guys. If I don't have any to show you, it's not really fair. But yeah, I wanted to show you this to you because I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good idea, so you guys can have an idea of what I was trying to accomplish. And if you have you know, maybe something that you want to put together for a friend of yours, this is really a nice way of putting it together. It's awesome to receive something like this in the mail, like a happy mail. You know, it takes a lot of time. It does take a lot of time. It took me a long time to go in my craft room and try to put all these things together. And yeah, but I love doing it. I enjoy doing it. So it's not really such a hard thing for me to create. I really love making these. All right, my loves, I hope you guys enjoy my project share. I will try my best to make some of these for you guys. I'm definitely not this year because Halloween is basically around the corner. Unless I work around something that I might be able to maybe post a few. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how the time frame is going to be for me. But I want to really make some of these for you guys for Christmas. I think I have enough time that I can prepare something like this for Christmas, especially with the amount of stuff that I bought recently from scrapbook.com. I can probably put some stuff together for you. All right, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for likes. Make sure you comment at the bottom of this video. Are you interested in purchasing one of these kits that I will create for Christmas? Let me know. I don't know. We'll see. All right, honeys. I will see you on my next video. Bye.